Welcome back to another episode of the Medium Cool Show. Today, we have an extra banger of a video for you guys because we're going to be talking about the 1971. I mean, people say the spaghetti western. I think it's just like a war movie, but mixed with like a straight up war movie, but it has like those sensibilities of Italian western, but whatever. We're going to be talking about Duck You Sucker, aka A Fistful of Dynamite, aka You La Testa.
Now brings Rod Steiger and James Coburn together to blow you apart.
Which is an Italian spaghetti western war drama film directed by the one and only master Sergio Leone. This movie's a banger. It's a banger, dude. It's a banger.
It's a banger. It's a banger. It's so funny because, talked about the spaghetti westerns and all the spaghetti westerns Italy was putting out at the time. It's so popular.
Yeah.
Sergio Corbucci rises up at the same time as Sergio Leone.
Yeah.
And Sergio Corbucci, well, he's amazing in his own right. Great Silence, Django, all that. Amazing director.
But yeah, one of my favorites.
Sergio Leone is one of the best directors ever, dude.
Yeah.
Like, he's up there with Kurosawa. He's up there with Scorsese. He's up there with the greats of all time.
Pretty much 10 out of 10 filmography.
Dude, he has such an amazing aesthetic sensibility when it comes to film and shooting
and story.
Just like gorgeous, like David Lean shots, dude. And
the story, the characters, the like themes.
The editing, the music.
Ennio Morricone, dude. Ennio Morricone knocks it out of the park. And just Ennio Morricone movies, especially like Sergio Leone movies, like this movie, I just was like, this is my second time watching it. I was just watching it because like the soundtrack too, dude. I could have just listened to the soundtrack and just like visuals and just everything's so stunning. It's so epic. Man, it just really takes everything to like a whole new level, man. And we had just, so we've watched A Fistful of Dollars, For a Few Dollars More, Good, the Bad, the Ugly, Once Upon a Time in the West. And now we finally get to Fistful of Dynamite, aka Duck You Sucker. And this is definitely a departure from those other films. And definitely we're talking about Once Upon a Time in the West. Because Once Upon a Time in the West is a total like art house spaghetti western.
Came out after this.
Yeah, surreal. And this one kind of goes back. It kind of flips it back to like of a more cartoony vibe, plus the epicness and like artisticness of like Once Upon a Time in the West. But this is like more of like that kind of cartoon.
This is his follow-up to Good, Bad, and the Ugly. Is that right?
No, Once Upon a Time in the West.
This came out after Once Upon a Time in the West. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. This is great.
Yeah, we haven't even gone to the fucking actors who's in this shit, dude.
Yeah, James Coburn, which we just watched him in
Hard Times.
James
Coburn.
Yeah.
Coburn, not Coburn, because some guy fucking commented on it. He was like, it's Coburn, not Coborn. Yeah.
All right.
Suck a dick.
And then we got Rod Steiger, dude.
Rod Steiger, dude.
This is one of the first Rod Steiger movies I've seen, and I hear so much about him as like an amazing leading man.
Yeah,
and he really did deliver. Both of them really delivered in this.
Yeah,
as our leading man, and their relationship they have with one another is funny, but like still like really touching. In a way, they're like bros. They're bros to the end. Yeah,
they become bros, and just the plot is so fucking cool. Like it first starts out as like a typical like fun spaghetti western plot of a bandito leader of a Mexican gang during the fucking revolution, Mexican Revolution of Pancho Villa and Zapata. Fascists thematics going on. We'll get to that later. Anyway, I want to start with like he fucking is a bandito leader, and he comes across James Coburn, James Coburn's character.
He comes across
who's
things
Irish,
exploding, dude. Yeah. Things the fucking mountainsides exploding. He's never seen shit like this. Yeah,
and just that whole introduction. I fucking love introduction.
Oh my god,
and James Coburn is Irish in this.
Yeah,
and he has all this dynamite on him, and they eventually join forces to go rob a bank.
Yeah.
But when they go rob the bank, at first this movie is kind of like oh, they're both in it for the money. It's a good idea. But then they rob a fucking like a place that they like take all of the prison notices. So it frees all the people in the prison.
Frees all the people in the prison. He thinks he's robbing a bank.
Yeah.
But they don't have any money there. Actually, they just put all their prisoners in the bank.
Yeah, and Rod Steiger becomes the hero.
Yeah, becomes the hero because a lot of it is about revolution, right? He's like, I already fought one revolution in Ireland. I'm not coming here to fight another one. But he's a big softie, and eventually it turns into a revolution movie, whether they like it or not.
Yeah.
And it's badass.
Yeah.
Because they become the face of this Mexican revolution.
And also the fascists in the movie are really reminiscent of fucking Germany and shit, bro. Yeah. Because that scene of with the bridge and they're crossing over and they blow up the bridge. So good. Yeah. So fucking cool. Like it's so badass.
Like the guy's in the tank and he's like
Yeah. It's kind of like messed up too because Rod Steiger has his family get involved in the revolution and they're all killed.
Yeah. All his kids are killed.
Yeah.
And that's the thing from the beginning is he's got a huge family, And so it's really fucked up.
Yeah.
It's really fucked up. Yeah, it's kind of like it deals with a lot of really cool themes in it. And James Coburn's so sick in this, dude. That I love that scene at the end on the train where they're kind of doing that suicide mission where they're, sending one train towards the other train.
Oh my God, yeah.
And he's like with that dude and he's like, I'm not judging you. There's a certain point people have to make their own decisions. You know what I mean? And that was so sick.
Yeah.
That was so sick.
And there's the character of the doctor.
Yeah, he's the doctor.
Yeah. Yeah, and he like stays on the train, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The whole fucking like town or city, it's like a fascist.
Yeah.
It's like the government that they're revolting against. And they like join the revolution. Yeah, I guess they like overthrow fucking Mexico.
Yeah.
By the end of it, but it's just like so big and just so many characters. And Ennio Morricone and also a lot of Italian directors do a thing where like you don't even know where the shot's gonna end, and it's like a surprise.
Yeah.
Like where it's like starts in a train and then it goes up and then it's just like you're gonna see a train, but then you just see like a whole station, all these fucking soldiers. And shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no one does that, dude.
Follows for 5 minutes and then.
Bro, no one does that.
I know.
Like you think it's just gonna be like a normal standard shot, and then it's like, oh, it's on a crane.
Yeah. And
we're seeing this whole fucking. It's fucking amazing, dude. No one does that anymore. It's not. There's just no one like him. He's just one of the greatest because of that too. Yeah. Like he's one of the all-time goats in my opinion. One of my favorite directors. I would put this probably fucking number 3 or number 4 on the Sergio Leone movies.
What would you put below it?
Fistful of Dollars, maybe for a few dollars more. I think I might like this one a little more for a few dollars more, maybe.
Damn. I think that's one of the best ones. A few dollars more.
Once upon a time.
Yeah, I think I really enjoyed this. It's so hard because like even his worst movie, which I would say is like for a few dollars.
Fistful of Dollars.
Like it's still a phenomenal movie. Like he's just such a great director. It's
That's
the same
the worst
with like
one.
Stanley Kubrick or something. Yeah. Like it's hard to pick a favorite movie because they're all so freaking good and none of them are really bad.
Yeah.
Dude,
Once Upon a Time in America though.
Yeah, we have to watch that now. That's the last movie I haven't seen.
Yeah, and that's his last movie. He has a flawless filmography because he made this movie called Colossus of Rhodes for his first movie, but I don't really consider that as like a Sergio Leone movie, really. But like everything after that, it's like flawless, filmography. It's just incredible. We're gonna watch Once Upon a Time in America. Like we gotta watch that, dude. Yeah. It's such a fucking Anyway, I
just want to say, dude, like that introduction of James Coburn is like one of the best, I think, of any character. Just that where he's just got all that dynamite.
Yeah. And when they introduced Rod Steiger and the scene when he's right in the beginning when he's riding on the stagecoach and they're eating. Yeah. And the editing and the shots of all the mouths. Yeah. Dude, that was sick. Yeah, that was really there's so many parts that I could talk about, but Yeah, we've watched every Sergio Leone movie now, guys, besides Once Upon a Time in America. That'll be coming up soon. So check it out. Check out the playlist. And let us know what your favorite Sergio Leone movie is and your Italian Westerns. This is a Medium Cool Show signing out, baby.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.